Hey guys, it's that Dividend guy coming at you with another Robinhood portfolio update. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully everybody's having a GGD, a great green day in the market. You know what? It's wish the best for my viewers and subscribers. So for today, we are going to go over our overall portfolio value. Of course, the value by the metrics, the buying power, the individual holdings, and how each are performing. As well as we're going to take a look and see if there are any deals within the portfolio. And then, of course, we're going to take a look at the watch list and talk about the stocks that are on that. So, jumping right in, for today, we're sitting at $59,624.33. We're up around $132 today with a 0.22% return. Looks like we were up a little bit earlier, near that 60. We actually hit 60K earlier. So, of course, with market fluctuation, the market is open, so the overall price of my portfolio is going to change. Not a huge deal. But for that 1 week mark, we're up right around $1,300 with a 2.2% return. That 1 month mark, we are up $261 with about a 0.5% return. 3 month mark, we're up $4,300, around an 8% return. Year to date, we're up $9,800 with right around a 19.7% return. That 1 year mark, we're up $13,000, a 28% return for that past year. And then all time, since April of 2018, we're up $24,296 with a 68.77% return. We do have a buying power of $65.13. That will be going up here really shortly with that realty income dividend of right around $45. So we'll have a little over $100 in the portfolio here. Jumping into the individual holdings, we've got Realty Income, Dividend Aristocrat, monthly dividend paying stock at $63.58, 171 shares, $10,800 worth of market value. Average cost is around $65 per share, so down a little bit here. 18% of the portfolio is in Realty Income. Today we're up $251, up 2.37%. Total we're down $245, right around 2.2%. And we do have a dividend coming in on the 15th of $45.06, which will push our overall cash in the portfolio to right around $100. So that will be enough with the Altria dividend to buy a share of Visa or T. Rowe Price, whichever stock is a better deal once those dividends come in for next month. Then we've got Altria. Right around $50 per share. 320 shares of this Dividend King, $15,976 of market value. Average cost is right around $47.30. Around 27% of the portfolio is in Altria. Today we're up $20. Total we're up $847 with a 5.6% return. Guys, this did buy me 2 shares of Apple and can continuously do that as long as Apple stays below like $250 a share. So overall, I'm super excited to keep compounding this dividend and letting that grow. Next up, we've got Coca-Cola sitting at right around $71 per share, 15 shares, right around $1,060 of market value. Average cost is $60.54. Right around 2% of the portfolio is in Coca-Cola. That will be going up, but not at these prices, guys. Today we're up $4.50. Total we're up $151, up almost 17% here on Coca-Cola. I don't want to pay a $10 premium for the stock. I'm not going to buy it at a 16% markup. I'm going to wait until it's right around that $60 to $61 mark to buy more shares. I love Coca-Cola. It is by far one of my favorite brands, probably the brand I'm the most loyal to. I drink products of it every day. In fact, I just went through Culver's drive-thru and I have 2 Coca-Colas sitting next to me. So I love Coca-Cola stock. I just don't love it at these prices. Patience is important. Just because you can buy a stock doesn't mean it's the right price to buy it. So I'm going to be patient. I'm going to use dividends to buy more shares. When T. Rowe Price and Visa Pay or Google Pay, depending on when I buy that, I will be able to buy a share of Coca-Cola. I could right now, but I just don't like the price. So I'm going to wait and let that dividend money compound within the portfolio. And at the point right now, I don't want to purchase it at these higher prices. So I would buy a share of Realty Income or another share of Altria instead of Coca-Cola. But eventually it will be one of the bigger stocks in the portfolio. I wanted to go Apple, Visa, Google, Coca-Cola, and Berkshire. So given time, there will be a deal. There will be a drop in Coca-Cola, and I will take advantage. I just have to be patient with it. Next up, we've got Apple at $234.87, up a little bit today. We've got 8 shares. Like I said, I did reinvest dividends to buy 2 more shares of Apple this month. Almost $1,900 worth of market value. Average cost is $215.49. 3.16% of the portfolio is in Apple. Today we're up 28 bucks. Total we're up $154 with around a 9% return. Still, guys, around 240 to 250. I'm okay buying it. I'm excited to see how the new AI iPhone rollout goes. Even if it's the past few years, even if the results have been good, the stock goes down. So I do think there will be a buying opportunity here by the end of the year, and I will take advantage if I have extra cash. Then we got AbbVie at $191.88. Pretty red day today for AbbVie. 95 shares, $18,000 worth of market value. Average cost is right around $95. 30% of the portfolio is in AbbVie. Today we're down $209. Total we're up over $9,000 with a over 100% return. Guys, this is by far my best planted seed when it comes to the dividend portfolio, and it will compound into a beautiful garden eventually. So the AbbVie dividend is enough now to buy me a share of T. Rowe Price as long as it's below $150 for the rest of my life. So AbbVie's done its job. It's got great capital appreciation, as well as that dividend has grown from $1.07 to $1.55, and I'm sure they will be announcing another dividend increase. They've been doing it annually since they spun off from Abbott Labs. So I think the profitability allows for growing dividend growth year over year. The revenue's great. So I have no issues with the drug pipeline when it comes to AbbVie. So overall, just a phenomenal stock, a great holding in the portfolio, and is really compounded within itself. I do wish I could buy more, but just like I said with Coca-Cola, I would not buy it double the price. So AbbVie's even higher than what Coca-Cola is at. So I don't think it's worth buying it at that steep of a premium, even though I'm a huge fan of AbbVie stock. Then we got Visa at $281. We got one share at $281.06. Average cost is around $270 per share. 0.5% of the portfolio is in Visa. Today we're up 34 cents. Total we're up $12 with right around 5% return. So guys, overall, Visa is going to be the second biggest position. I would not be mad if it overtook Apple just with capital appreciation. So Visa is going to be one of those that I just keep on buying. But I didn't have enough dividend income, and I want to buy it on the month that it makes sense. So this upcoming month, when it'll be Realty Income, Apple, and AbbVie pay me in November, I will be buying more Visa. So I'm excited about that. Visa is a great compounding machine, great margins, and extremely good revenue growth year over year. I love the business model. And it deserves to be a juggernaut within the portfolio. I would be happy with this being 15 to 20%. So this is going to be one of those that really push down the Altrias, the AbbVies, and the T. Rowe Prices of the portfolio, simply because I'm going to build this position up to be a juggernaut, just like Apple. Then we got T. Rowe Price at 110, so we're actually in the green today. 101 shares, $11,100 of market value. Average cost is right around 110 per share. 18% of the portfolio is in T. Rowe Price. Today we're up 105, total we're up 107, with right around a 1% gain. So guys, this is still in a buy range for me. I'd buy it up to 115, so I still have some appreciation built in. Plus, T. Rowe Price is one of those that it's down really big from its all-time highs. And I think it could double from these levels. So even if I get stuck at 101 shares, I'm still looking at a $22,000 position in the future. So, and the thing is, if that doesn't pan out, say it doesn't double, say it doesn't appreciate at all, I still get $100, like $125 of dividends that I can buy like 2 shares with the Realty Income dividend. So I can buy 2 shares of Coca-Cola even at current prices. So overall, guys, the strategy is working really well. Altria is buying me with Realty Income dividends. It will be buying me 2 shares of Apple for the rest of my life. AbbVie has enough dividends to buy a share of T. Rowe Price. And if I keep building up the Realty Income dividend, or the AbbVie dividend keeps growing, eventually it will be enough to buy a share of Visa with added cash. Then the T. Rowe Price dividend with Realty Income every month is enough to buy 2 shares of Coca-Cola. So that Coca-Cola, Apple, and Visa positions, they will be growing. And the beautiful thing is, guys, I haven't added any of my actual cash to the portfolio in quite some time. So this is just organic growth within the portfolio, that dividend compounding and reinvesting into the best deals within the portfolio. So not only are the companies compounding and bringing in more revenue with dividends and growing the revenue within themselves, they're also buying more I think, high growth companies. Coca-Cola is a slow grower, and I get that. That dividend eventually is going to be put into something like Apple. I know Altria is not a huge year-over-year grower, right? It was like a 4-cent dividend increase, but was $12 because I had so many shares. So I'm excited about the dividends compounding and buying higher growth opportunities. So eventually that AbbVie dividend is going to be buying me shares of Google or shares of Visa. So it just takes time, guys. And this is a live demonstration, like with my life, with my investments, showing you how dividends compound and how the snowball truly does work for you. So, and I'm super excited for the growth of the portfolio. And then next up, guys, I would buy Google anywhere under like $175. So here it is definitely a buy for me. I'm hoping to see a little bit more of a pullback simply because the DOJ, all the different things that are going on within the Department of Justice. I know they're filing a lawsuit against Google, but guys, I want to buy this. I mean, if it was just the YouTube business, I'd be happy with it, but they've got Google ads, they've got YouTube ads, they've got the Pixel, they've got cloud. So they've got a lot within Google that is doing really well year over year, revenue growth, compounding very well. I believe the cloud was like it's at least double-digit growth for both YouTube and the cloud. So I'm not worried about it. Plus, I've got Gmail. Honestly, I see Google as like another Apple. They've got such a well-integrated ecosystem. And I just think overall it's just going to keep growing. So this is going to be one of the bigger positions in the portfolio, top 5 for sure. And then, of course, we've got Berkshire at 264. Honestly, guys, I might just bite the bullet before the end of the year and buy myself a share. I do own myself 7 shares of Berkshire Hathaway now because this is my 7th year of investing, or will be by the end of December. So, guys, I love the insurance float. I understand the insurance business. I've looked into Chubb. I've looked into Allstate, Travelers, Hartford Insurance, Lincoln Financial, of course, MetLife as well. I've looked into a lot of different insurance companies, and the big reason why I have not purchased them for the long term is because I don't like the underwriting aspect of the business, how sometimes claims can just screw you over and completely destroy your profitability within the company. And I feel like Berkshire isn't immune to mistakes when it comes to underwriting, but they're a lot more insulated given their multiple revenue streams. So that's why I think Berkshire is a better insurance business, because if they do have a couple of claims that are big and they do have really large, they do cover things other people aren't even willing to touch. Other insurance companies aren't even willing to insure at all. But with the 70 businesses within Berkshire Hathaway, plus all of the revenue that they accrue from their portfolio when it comes to publicly traded companies, plus the massive insurance float that they have, I just think overall they're a very insulated company. They have a lot of cash on their balance sheet. They're ready for a storm, and they're always ready for a storm. So they always make sure they're healthy financially, and they're able to take advantage when other companies are in distress. And that's really what I love about Berkshire, is they always have cash on hand to more than cover their claims, plus help out other companies when a financial issue comes about. So Berkshire helped Goldman Sachs, they helped Bank of America, they helped GE. They've done a lot when it comes to the banks and the 2008 financial crisis. They made a killing on that, by the way, as well, because they bought premium stocks. They got really good deals on options contracts for those companies and their shares. So overall, they make good deals. They make good insurance investments, and they do a very good job of keeping themselves liquid and being ready for anything. So overall, guys, I love Berkshire. I own myself 7 shares. I'm going to do a share for every year that I've invested, and I'm excited to build up that position. It will be a top 5 position given time. So with that, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to my channel, That Dividend Guy. Hit the like button if you enjoy the portfolio updates. Trying to be as consistent as I can with these daily videos. So we're sitting at $59,500. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another Robinhood portfolio update. Take care, guys.